Hello, and welcome to the English Deep Dive. I am so glad you are here today because we are going to master a skill that will change the way the world sees you: assertive politeness. Let me ask you a question. When you speak English, do you feel like you are always apologizing? Do you say, "I'm sorry," before you ask a question? Do you use maybe and I think so much that you sound like you aren't sure about your own name? I call this the politeness trap. Many learners believe that being polite means being small and quiet. But in Britain, true fluency is about powerful politeness. It is the ability to be incredibly respectful, but also incredibly firm and confident. If you sound weak, people will not listen to your ideas. They will see you as a student, not as an equal. Today, we are going to perform confidence surgery on your English. This is a 45-minute intensive masterclass on Speak Polite English without sounding weak. We will learn the 3 pillars of assertive speech, the secret of British softeners, and how to say no with grace and authority. Then, we will engage in our massive 60-sentence shadowing marathon to build your powerful reflex. Finally, we will listen to a story about a high-stakes professional situation where powerful politeness made all the difference. Are you ready to stop being small and start being heard? Let's begin. Part 1. Pillar 1. The assertive mindset. Confidence is not about what you say. It's about how you say it. Weak speakers use uptalk. This is when your voice goes up at the end of a statement, making it sound like a question. I have 5 years of experience. Sounds like you are asking for permission. Authoritative speakers use a falling intonation. They end their sentences with a firm, low note. This tells the listener, I know what I am talking about. Also, we must discuss the over-apology. In Britain, we say sorry a lot, but we don't say it because we are afraid. We say it as a social tool. If you say sorry with a shaky voice and a nervous smile, you sound weak. If you say it calmly and move on, you sound like a leader. Part 2. Pillar 2. Professional softeners. British English is an indirect language, but there is a big difference between indirect and weak, and indirect and sophisticated. Weak. I was thinking, maybe. If you have time, could you help? Powerful. I was wondering if you could possibly lend me a hand with this project. Notice the difference. The second sentence uses modal verbs like could and would and the word possibly. These are called softeners. They make you sound like a diplomat, not a servant. Let's practice 10 power softener sentences. Repeat after me with a calm, steady voice. I was wondering if we could touch base later today. Could you possibly clarify your position on the budget? Would you mind running those figures by me one more time? I'm inclined to agree with your point, but I have a concern. Actually, I believe we should prioritize quality over cost. I'd like to kick off the meeting by outlining our goals. To be fair, I haven't given that much thought yet. It might be better to wait until we have all the data. If you ask me, we need to think outside the box here. I'm confident that we can find a solution together. Part 3, Pillar 3. How to say no like a native Brit. Saying no directly can feel aggressive. But saying maybe when you mean no makes you look weak and unreliable. The British secret is the polite refusal. Instead of, "No, I can't. Try. I'm afraid I'm a bit tied up at the moment." Instead of, "I don't want to. Try. To be honest, it's not really my cup of tea." You are being honest, but you are wrapping the no in soft, professional language. This is how you protect your time and gain respect. Let's practice 10 polite refusals. I'm afraid I won't be able to make it on Friday. To be perfectly honest, I'm not comfortable with that idea. I appreciate the offer, but I have a lot on my plate right now. I'm not in a position to comment on that at the moment. Unfortunately, that's not something we can accommodate. I'd love to help, but I'm absolutely swamped this week. Actually, I'm quite happy with our current arrangement. I'm afraid that's not exactly what I had in mind. It's a bit of a long shot, so I'd rather not risk it. I'll definitely bear that in mind, but for now, it's a no. Part 4. The Master Shadowing Marathon. Now we enter the most important part of our workout. We are going to practice 60 sentences covering your entire social and professional life. This marathon is designed to build your powerful politeness reflex. Section A. Social confidence and influence. Hello there. It's such a pleasure to finally meet you. Actually, I'm originally from Spain, but I've lived here for years. How are you finding the atmosphere of the city so far? Do you fancy grabbing a coffee after the presentation? I was completely blown away by the quality of your work. Honestly, I think you've made an exceptional decision. It's been ages since we last caught up, hasn't it? Take care of yourself and have a safe journey home. I'm over the moon that you've decided to join our team. I'm perfectly content with a quiet night in tonight, thanks. Wait, you've actually worked with the CEO. That's brilliant. I was completely taken aback by his sudden change of heart. It goes without saying that I appreciate your support. To be fair, it's not exactly what I expected at first. Honestly, I think it'll be a walk in the park for you. I really need to get round to calling my family tonight. It's not exactly rocket science, but it does require focus. I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds for us. I am so proud of how far you've come with your English. Keep diving deep, and you will reach fluency in no time. Section B. Professional Authority and Meetings. I'd like to kick off the discussion by looking at the budget. Could you please clarify what you mean by sustainability? I'll get back to you with a comprehensive update by Friday. We need to make sure we are all on the same page here. I'm happy to take the lead on this particular challenge. Let's touch base later this afternoon to discuss the details. I'm afraid I have to disagree with you on that point. To be honest, I've got a lot on my plate right now. Could you run those figures by me one more time, please? I'll definitely bear your suggestions in mind during the review. We need to look at the big picture before we decide. It's a bit of a long shot, but I think the board might approve. I'm struggling to see eye to eye with the new manager. I'm absolutely spent after that long board meeting. We should prioritize quality over quantity in this case. Shall we call it a day and finish the rest tomorrow? I'm absolutely swamped with emails this morning. I'm sorry. I didn't quite catch that. Could you repeat it for me? To cut a long story short, the presentation was a success. It was a pleasure doing business with you today. Cheers. Section C. Complex opinions and C. One thinking. In my humble opinion, we need a fresh perspective. I'm inclined to agree with the general consensus on this. It's a highly controversial topic in the UK right now. I think it's important to take his advice with a pinch of salt. The government needs to address the housing crisis urgently. I'm not entirely convinced that this is sustainable. It goes without saying that education is the key to success. I've been giving it some thought, and I've decided to stay. You can't just ignore the problem and hope it goes away. It's high time we started taking our mental health seriously. From my perspective, the benefits of this plan are clear. I was blown away by the quality of the work you produced. I'm struggling to get my head around the new legal rules. Honestly, I think you are doing much better than you think. I'm really looking forward to our next masterclass together. I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with how this turned out. Take it from me, consistency is the mother of all skills. I'm so proud of your dedication to your English journey. Everything will be better if we just stay brave and keep speaking. You are no longer a student. You are a powerful speaker. Part 5. Story Mode. Clara's Professional Battle. Now, let's put it all together. You remember our friend Clara. Clara was an architect from Spain working in London. For months, her boss had been giving her all the boring work because he thought Clara was too quiet and too weak. He confused her politeness with a lack of confidence. One day, Clara decided to use the powerful politeness toolkit. In a big meeting, her boss asked her to work on a weekend for the 5th time. Usually, Clara would whisper, "Okay, I'm sorry, I'll do it." But today, she sat up straight. She looked him in the eye. She used a falling intonation. She said, "I appreciate the opportunity to help, but I'm afraid I'm a bit tied up this weekend. However, I'm happy to take the lead on this first thing on Monday morning." Her boss was completely taken aback. He didn't see a weak student anymore. He saw an authority. He realized that Clara respected herself. Within 2 weeks, he gave her a lead role in the new project. Clara realized that her English didn't have to be perfect, it just had to be powerful. She was over the moon. Part 6. Your 30-day Confident Voice Challenge. If you want the same respect as Clara, you need a daily habit. Here is your plan for the next 30 days. Number 1. The falling note. Every time you say a statement, make sure your voice goes down at the end. Practice with your name. My name is. Number 2. The soft no. Practice saying, "I'm afraid I can't," at least once a day, even if it's just to yourself. Get comfortable with the sound of a professional refusal. Number 3. The shadowing gym. Watch this video twice a week and repeat the marathon sections with full acting energy. Number 4. The accountability comment. Tell us in the comments which part of your speech feels the weakest right now. Acknowledging it is the first step to power. Part 7. the rapid fire power quiz. Let's check your reflex. I will say the weak, nervous phrase, and you must say the powerful British version. I'm sorry. Can I ask? I was wondering if I could ask a question. Maybe we can talk later? Shall we touch base later this afternoon? No, I don't want to do it. I'm afraid that's not something I can accommodate right now. I think this is okay. I'm confident that this is the right approach. Wait a second. Hold your horses, please. Conclusion. Excellent work today. You have just completed a massive 45-minute deep dive into the soul of assertive British English. Your brain is tired, but your voice is stronger than it was an hour ago. Remember, the world treats you the way you treat yourself. If you speak like a student, people will treat you like a student. If you speak with authority and powerful politeness, doors will open for you. I have a small task for you. Write a power refusal in the comments to this statement. Can you work for free today? I will read every single one. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the English Deep Dive, and share this with a friend who needs a boost of confidence. I am so incredibly proud of your work today. Keep practicing, stay brave, and stop sounding weak. I will see you in our next lesson. Goodbye for now.